All right, I missed y'all. I figured I'd chime in, do a little video. Me and the old lady, we just went to the Tampa Zoo, saw the shoe bill. This is like the boss of all birds. When you see this thing, if you're in the Tampa area and you haven't been to the zoo yet, the zoo's actually pretty good. Go check out this thing. He's like probably the coolest thing in the whole zoo. Checked him out. Definitely liked it. Got an RV with the old lady. We've been kind of doing that. Trying to figure out a way how to transition out of action figures, which my collection it's still fairly large, but you got to figure it used to be twice this big. I literally sold half of my collection on Macari and just other few avenues, which that is a total pain in the ass. It was a ton of work. I highly recommend it. It was totally worth it. I made a little over 100 grand on half of my action figures. So this is all the good stuff. So when it comes time to get rid of this, I should be able to make at least another 100, 150, maybe 200 grand on my action figures. So when you're thinking, you're looking at all your toys and you're going, fuck, why did I waste all this time and money on this stupid shit? It's because we enjoy it. That's all there is to it. I also enjoy a lot of other things now, like fishing, biking, riding motorcycles, a little bit more than I like collecting action figures. So like I'm at that fork in the road. Like, when does this end? I'm sure a lot of you collectors have already sold a lot of your shit, got rid of it. It's just kind of a weird step in the collection figure thing. Like, you got to get rid of it at some point. But enough about that. I told myself no new action figure lines. I'm already in really deep with Marvel Legends. I collect the Mario figures actively, but that's just like 3-4 figures a year. There's a few things that I'll pick up. I remember they came out with the Fraggle action figures, the Fraggle Rock action figures. I saw them. I wanted to get them. They're like $50 each. I was like, ain't no way. I'm not spending that kind of whip. They went down in price. My girl saw them and she goes, fuck, I just bought the whole set for me. So props to her for doing that, because I really do like them. I actually got them for about $30 each, which is still extremely overpriced. We're going to check those out in a minute. But as far as the fork in the road goes collecting, let me guys know, like, when's enough? At what age or at what point in your life do you pull the plug on this? Let's check out these Fraggles. I'll show you a couple other things. As far as collecting, like, God, I told myself no more lines. Hold on, check this shit out. Let me flip this. Now, of course, when they announced Sesame Street, of course, I got to get Sesame Street. So that's one new line that I started, which I shouldn't have started, but it's only like 2 figures a year, so why not fuck it? And then at Comic-Con, they announced that they're remaking Skeleton Warriors. Skeleton Warriors, these are some of my favorite action figures in my entire toy room. So when they announced that they were going to redo these, and I saw them, and they were probably the showstoppers at San Diego Comic-Con this year, I had to get those. So I went ahead and ordered that first 4. I think they're going to go deep. They'll probably go like 20 figures in it. They're making the ones that they didn't make before, and I don't know. I love it. I have to do it. And I was like, well, I'll get that, but I won't get anything else. And then, of course, I love the Tick figures. You know this. Like, the Tick figures, they're just amazing. They're just amazing action figures. These are all the old ones, all the old school ones. Let me zoom out on a couple of them. They're remaking the man-eating cow. I already got the mucus tick. I got the regular tick coming. He's in the mail. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole line. These things are like $40, $45 each, which is something I told myself I wasn't going to do. But there's the old mucus tick. There's the new mucus tick. I know they're calling them radioactive tick for legal reasons, but look at these. If they redo all of these, and then they're making characters that they didn't make for the cartoon, I'm in. I told myself nothing new. The little torture chamber for the Tick could show off how tough he was. I told myself nothing new, but when they're doing shit like this, and shit like this, and shit like this, it's hard to walk away. Let's check this shit. All right, I'm not gonna go into depths of this shit. Here's the dozers down here. They made these. I thought they were really cool, and then they just showed off Series 3, which I'll throw in a picture at the end of the video. It's basically just a redo of that one and that one, but then the dozers come like really small, like really small. Like I'm trying to do like the size of one of those little buckets right there. They're smaller than his doll. The size that they were supposed to do. So I kind of wish I wouldn't have got these. I wish I would have got the new version. I think they all three come with that one right there. I wish I would have had the newer ones. Who knows? Maybe when those go on clearance or I get a good deal on those, I'll go ahead and add those to the collection. I'm not going over articulation. The articulation on these things is decent. When you pose them too much, their arms and heads pop off, but they pop back on. As far as the sculpt goes, they're absolutely perfect. The paint goes, they're perfect. They're great toys. They're super fun. It's nice to see something in the collection new. It's also nice to see something in the collection that isn't Marvel Legends, because it gets old. It's like eating your vegetables or doing homework. It's like something that you have to do, or going to the gym, I guess. Something that you have to do, but you don't really enjoy doing. Here's the Fraggles. Let me walk you through a little bit more of the collection while I got you here real quick. I absolutely love these things to death. Gonna pass on Series 3 unless I find an amazing deal on them. Here's the Marvel Legends collection. Goes all the way down there, then halfway up the other side. But just a few figures that I've added recently. I did went ahead and get the Gamerverse Venom, Jeff the Landshark 2-pack. I mean, it's $70 for the 2-pack. All this shit's extremely overpriced. Because like now I'm like looking at this, it's like, do I want this 2-pack or do I want to go ride motorcycles this weekend? And it's just the fun factor of collecting. When these things were like $5 each, it was super fun. Now that they're like $30 to $60 each, it kind of takes the fun out of all this shit. But I'm still in it a little bit, not like I used to be, but whatever. So there's that Venom. He was a new figure. I absolutely love that figure to death. I kind of like that blue tint that they put on him. Let me walk through and see if anything else stands out. There's the Man Spider, which I think that they're going to redo him someday. As far as the teams go, they went ahead, gave us that Psylocke for that team. I think Dark Primus, he used that Marvel Select Sentinel. You can kind of take the top part of his shirt off to kind of round that team out. If in case they never make us shirtless Colossus for that team, you can do that. So shout out to him because he was one that tipped me off on it. We just got getting another character for that team. Who knows if that thing will ever finish. Oh, here's one of my favorites, Alpha Flight. Finally got Mira, rounded that out, got the robot that we never asked for. I'm assuming he's a robot. But that team is awesome. That was nice to put him in there. Definitely like that Punisher suit there. I'm trying to think, whatever. I got the Dark Avengers Hawkeye, which I had the one with the bullseye head where it was scarred in, so I actually kind of like that one better than this one, but whatever. Trade him out, put something new in the collection. And I don't know, I'm looking and nothing is really standing out. Looking forward to getting that new Fantastic Four set up in the white costumes if that ever comes out. Haven't got my Mole Man yet. That's the old Mole Man. Definitely looking forward to the new Mole Man. It will be a nice little upgrade. Oh, this one has a belt. The new one doesn't have a belt, but we'll do a side-by-side comparison, or at least on Instagram when I get that. But there's the old one. And over here, definitely like that U.S. agent. That was a nice little touch. And the Smart Hulk, that's one of the best figures they've did in a long time. Look at that. Sculpted t-shirt, sculpted wife beater tank top, new pants on them. No pins in it. I had to check to make sure. The bunny slippers, That is really good. I really, really like that. The Hulk 2099, I got rid of the old one. That thing was hideous. This one's actually really cool. Although the 2099 is not really my thing, but whatever. There he is. I thought he was a great toy. Kind of expensive. He's like $55 or something. So that part of it definitely sucked. Guess that's about it. There's the land shark. There's the old one. I actually think the old one is more accurate than the new one. I guess this is the video game one, and that's a comic book one, but it was cool. I definitely wanted to add it to the collection. Nothing really new over here except for him, which that was cool, but this thing's like $90. That was $30. I don't know. Enough of this toy shit. Let's go check out something really cool. And there it is. The Ram Pro Master. The one I've always wanted. Said fuck it, finally pulled the trigger. Oh, I did build out that one over there. That's a toy container. And then that one there, I turned into a tiny house. So, I don't know. Just trying to stay busy. Here it is from the front. We just took it out for 3 days. Took it to SeaWorld. Went to a spring for a couple days. I can tow the boat with this. I got a hitch for my motorcycles, bicycles, fridge right here. Got the Star Wars towel down. Here's the cab up here. Little storage up there. TV goes up there. Cabinets. Bathroom. Tight quarters, but it works. There's the shower, shitter, sink. Love it. This thing works on a generator that's run by gasoline, so it doesn't know propane, nothing. You just fill it up with gas, and you can run the generator literally for a week straight before it runs out. The refrigerator runs on the solar panel, so that thing never stops running. There's solar panels on the roof, microwave, which I don't use. Here's the sink. The bed folds up. And this is like the garage area. I put the paddle boards and stuff down there. I could flip it up, put bikes in here, whatever. Cabinets. There it is. I love it. So I guess when I sold those action figures for about $100,000, we just picked this thing up for $105,000, brand new 26, because the 27s were out, so we got a deal on it. Yeah, I definitely enjoy this a little bit more than the action figures. All right, love y'all. We'll see you on the next one.
You better think fast. He shot, then I shot. As you can see, I cold smoked his ass. Because I'm a gangster having fun. Never leave the pad without packing a gun. Hitting hard as fuck, I make you ask what was it. Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does it.
Wait a minute. Who does it? Motherfucking Easy.
Up in the box, but you know that's an alibi for slanging the rocks. A dice game starts, I said, what the fuck? So I put my shit in park and had to try my luck. Hard to roll with my bitch, jockey 24/7. Rollin' motherfuckers, ate 'em up, hit 11. Got another